Carol, time really does fly. You and I worked together for many, many years at Northvale. I admired your professionalism and your ability to work with any student you were assigned. Thank you for all your years of service to the district. Please stay healthy and enjoy your retirement.
Good evening. I would like to congratulate three amazing Brookline Middle School teachers on their retirement this year. First, we have PE teacher Denise Fiore, math teacher Anthony Pico, and math teacher Ann Miraz. Just giving you a little bit of information about all three of them. First, we'll start with Denise Fiore. In addition to being a PE teacher, Denise has done a lot of coaching both in and out of the district. She initially taught at the Hills, but then took a different path for a few years where she coached from 1982 to 1989. She coached college basketball, but she missed Parsippany too much because she came right back to us. She's taught at both Brookline Middle School and Central Middle School as well, and coached a variety of sports, softball, field hockey, and basketball. And we believe even one year she did, or a couple years she did gymnastics, where we're told she even had a few injuries. You can often find Denise laughing and saying, "Come on," in a funny Denise way. Denise, you will be greatly missed at Brookline. Next, we have Anthony Pico. Even with retirement on the horizon, Mr. Pico continues to work as much with the dedication that he always has. In addition to retiring, he was also chosen as Brookline Middle School's Teacher of the Year this year. He works tirelessly every afternoon to meet with students to help them understand math problems, and his love for the job always shines through. He's a dedicated and caring teacher and colleague, and he can often be found in the hallways greeting each student as they walk by. He has impacted the lives of many different students, athletes, and colleagues, and he comes to work every day with a positive mindset, always professional. Even during this past year, he's put 100% of his effort into teaching and helping each one of his students. He's a great role model for other teachers as well. He's always there for advice, and he's always willing to help. He likes and thinks about what's best for each one of his students and always wants to help them. He has embraced technology this year too, and can often be found saying things such as, "It's somewhere in the cloud," meaning it's somewhere out there. And a lot of times when you walk past his classroom, you can hear him telling the students, "When in doubt, expand it out." Good luck in the future, Anthony. Lastly, but not least, we have Ann Miraz, who is always kind, caring, and calm, and has a very gentle tone about her that really makes her classroom a warm, friendly environment for the students, and they always feel comfortable. In addition to retiring, Ann has also achieved 25 years in the district this year. She is consistently challenging her students and holding them to high standards, and also has embraced technology this year and really rolled with all of the changes that were taking place. As a teacher, she never stops learning and figuring out new ways to teach math. And in addition to teaching at Brookline, she has run our Math Counts Club and our Math Club, and was an active member of our Ski Club. I was very fortunate to teach alongside Ann many years when I taught here at Brookline. We were on the same team together. She's a huge dog lover and has rescued and fostered many different golden retrievers. We've had many conversations about dogs and her love for animals and the love that they bring to our lives. Enjoy the time with your family and your dogs, Ann. Anthony, Ann, and Denise, we wish you the best of luck. Brookline will not be the same without you. Please enjoy this next chapter of your life. You will be greatly missed. And don't forget, you are always a Brookline Knight.
Good evening, Board of Education members, Dr. Sargent, and members of the Senior Cabinet. Tonight, it is my pleasure to recognize and celebrate the career of Mrs. Jennifer Flynn as she transitions into the next stage of her life, retirement. Like many employees of the district, Mrs. Flynn is a proud product of Parsippany High School herself. Mrs. Flynn began her career as a teacher in Parsippany at Brookline Middle School, where she completed her student teaching and subbed. Soon after, Mrs. Flynn became a science teacher at Central, where she would remain loyal blue until the present day. Little did she know, but Mrs. Flynn found more than her calling to be an educator at CMS. She also met her husband and my former teacher, Mr. Bill Flynn. They went on to have two beautiful daughters, Grace and Emma, who I had the pleasure to watch grow up and enter the noble professions of education and nursing themselves. I also had the good fortune to work alongside Mrs. Flynn as a teaching teammate and fellow lead teacher at CMS for nearly a decade. Mrs. Flynn was always a student favorite and outstanding colleague. She was memorialized when she was recognized as a Teacher of the Year. Over the years, she has inspired countless students to discover their passion for science and make it their focus as they continue on their educational journey. Mrs. Flynn's warm personality and penchant for tie-dye will not soon be forgotten at Central Middle School. We wish her all the best as she continues along life's long, strange trip. All the best, Jen. Tonight, it is my pleasure to recognize and celebrate the career of Mrs. Maria Nicolaro as she transitions into the next stage of her life, retirement. Parsippany has been Mrs. Nicolaro's home since she graduated college. She began her career at Parsippany High School, where she worked for 19 years before moving to Central 14 years ago. While at the high, she was a cheerleading coach and an advisor for the African American Club. During her years at Central, Mrs. Nicolaro was honored as Teacher of the Year. She helped out with the Knitting Club and Disney movie clubs and has been involved in the acquisition of multiple educational grants. Mrs. Nicolaro always knew she wanted to be a special education teacher. Her passion and love for helping children is apparent in everything she does. She holds high expectations for her students and gets them to understand the math she is teaching, as well as dabbling in science and social studies. Mrs. Nicolaro is always willing to try new things and is constantly learning to find new strategies and materials for teaching her students. She has raised two children of her own, Megan and Joseph, throughout her career. She has celebrated many seasons in her life and is looking forward to the next one. Congratulations, Maria. This evening, it is my pleasure to recognize the retirement of longtime Central Middle School custodian, Mrs. Joyce Beston. Mrs. Beston was dedicated to the staff and students at CMS. She enjoyed positive relationships with her coworkers and was willing to do whatever necessary to ensure the day-to-day operations of the school. We wish Mrs. Beston all of the best and hope she enjoys her retirement. It is my pleasure to recognize the retirement of Central Middle School ESL teacher, Mrs. Julia Crompton. Mrs. Crompton was a highly respected member of the CMS staff. She always went above and beyond to teach her students and to help out their families. More than just a teacher, Mrs. Crompton was a strong advocate for her students and helped them assimilate into the school community. We wish her all the best during her retirement.
Good evening, Board of Education members, Dr. Sargent, and the Parsippany Troy Hill school community. It is with great pleasure that on behalf of APSA, I congratulate all of the retirees for the 2021 school year. Thank you for all of your hard work and dedication over your careers. And thank you for everything you've done for our students and our community here in Parsippany. As a Parsippany resident, I greatly appreciate the hard work and dedication that has been displayed by several of you that I've known personally. So a big congratulations, especially to former colleagues, Jen Flynn and Maria Nicolaro, and to all of you who are retiring. It's just, I'm very, very happy for you and excited for what the future holds. For one individual on the list, Mr. Robert Weinstein, thank you for being a great lead teacher, colleague and friend over the last 11 years as an administrator in the Parsippany Troy Hill School District. Your kindness was always on full display when I entered Parsippany Hills. The students absolutely adore you. Your staff loves you as well, and the social studies department couldn't have had a better leader than you. You are a person with the highest integrity and the highest character. And I just wish you the very best of what the future has to offer to you, my friend. Enjoy retirement, and this better not be a goodbye. And that goes for all of you retirees. I wish you the very best and enjoy these last few weeks of this very unique school year. Sincerely, Juan.
Hello, Sebastian Powell, principal of Eastlake Elementary School, and I have the honor of offering some sincere thank yous to two very special retirees. The first thank you goes to Bonnie Griesmer, who served as the outstanding guidance counselor here at Eastlake. Bonnie was integral for me personally as I got to know this great school and community when I arrived, and I know she will be missed greatly by our students and staff. I always found it interesting that Bonnie has a tattoo of a lion on her arm. This is ironic in that one, the lion happens to be our mascot here at Eastlake, but two, the lion represented Bonnie in that she presented a quiet strength that you didn't always see, but you knew it was there. And it was that quality that we knew that our students always felt safe around Bonnie. Bonnie, best of luck in your retirement, and thank you so much. I would also like to wish Joanne Safarik the best of luck as she goes into retirement. Joanne will be missed not only because she was one of my funny and adoring hecklers during my staff meetings, but Joanne successfully served as one of our foundation builders as a preschool teacher. She worked with our kids, preparing them for their 13-year journey through the educational system. And until the end, Joanne was on the floor with the students, dancing with the students, singing with the students, running around with the students, proving once again that as a preschool educator, if you do it right, you will not gain weight. So Joanne, we thank you very much for your hard work, and we wish you the absolute best. Also, congratulations and thank you to all the retirees and those being recognized this evening.
Happy retirement and congratulations to Knollwood's very own Mrs. Jackie Levinson, Mrs. Pauline Caforti, and Mrs. Diane Egler. We are so excited for you and wish you nothing more than the best in retirement. Thank you so much for your many, many years that you've dedicated to Knollwood School. Have a wonderful, happy, healthy retirement.
Congratulations to Littleton's retirees, Denise Pietro-Pinto and Kathleen Waite. Denise is a true advocate for her students on a daily basis and will do anything to help them succeed. Denise has created a safe environment for her ELL students and their families. Kate provides support for her students and always manages to add humor into each day. We thank you for your endless patience and commitment to your students. They are both well respected by their peers and have a positive attitude, which is felt and seen daily with students, parents, and staff. Happy retirement. I know you can look back on your time with us as one of achievement and a job well done. Here's hoping that you find the same in whatever adventure you have planned next. Congratulations on your retirement and best wishes always for your many years of service.
We are very proud to announce that 3 staff members are retiring from Mount Tabor School this year. They have all touched the lives of our Timberwolves in a special way. Diane Koenig retired at the beginning of the year after working as an instructional assistant for 20 years. Throughout this time, she worked with students and staff in different grade levels to ensure our students in and out of the classroom were successful. Her patience, flexibility, and ability to work with others are to be commended. Rosemary Bohr retired mid-year and was a noontime aide at her school for 7.5 years. She cared for her students during lunch and recess, making sure they ate all their food and played safely on our playground. With her firm and caring way, she often reminded them to be kind to one another. There was no nonsense under her watch. Maxine Siri has been a guidance counselor for 23 years and will be retiring at the end of this year. Max began at Mount Tabor when it reopened in 1998. She has worked with countless students and families through the years, welcoming them to our school community, helping them to adjust to a new environment, listening to their concerns, and helping them with problems, and answering late-night phone calls, emails, and texts received. During these challenging times, Max not only supported our students, but our staff and administration as well. Max is an invaluable member of our staff, and our school community will miss her very much. On behalf of our Mount Tabor family, I would like to congratulate and thank Rosemary, Diane, and Maxine for their commitment and dedication to our students. Congratulations and best wishes as you begin a new chapter in your lives. You will be missed, but remember, once a Timberwolf, always a Timberwolf. Congratulations.
I want to congratulate Paula Magditz on her retirement, and I want to thank her for all her years of service in the Parsippany Troy Hills District, but especially all the work that she did in the athletic department at Par Hill. Paula started at the elementary schools working with the media specialists, and then she moved to Par Hills where she worked in the athletic department for 3 years. The athletic director, Todd Ricker, said she streamlined multiple processes, created databases of information that we still use, and I and Todd would characterize her as selfless, caring to students, teachers, administrators, coaches, officials, and even opposing coaches talked about how pleasant she was to talk to. Her attention to detail was second to none, and we appreciate the person she was and all that she carried to the building. We hope that she's having a healthy and happy retirement and that there's plenty of time spent with all the grandkids in North Carolina. We thank you for everything that you did at the Hills.
On behalf of Parsippany Hills High School, I want to thank and congratulate Robert Weinstein on 28 awesome years of service to the Parsippany Troy Hills District. He served at Parsippany High School, Brooklawn Middle School, and of course the Hills for the last few years. He really was instrumental in making sure that IPPL was an active and successful program throughout the years, instrumental in making the social studies department what it is today, and that is a very active learning, debates, forums, IPPL debates. If you've ever seen the entire school participate in our IPPL debates, it's an awesome thing. Robert's been an instrumental part of that in making sure that our students are active members of their community, voting members of the community. There are things that the department and Robert have stressed throughout the years. And it's always outstanding to go down the end wing and see the dynamic instruction that's going on through the social studies department, and that's been a big part of Robert's leadership as well as Juan Cruz's leadership. He's been a building rep and a tremendous resource for me as a new principal, and his focus as a building rep and a lead teacher has always been students first. And I want to thank Robert for that, for all of his service to the students through the Flag Club, the IPPL advisor, the Jewish Culture Club, and the Student Action Committee. He's always been one to make sure that students have an active voice and to make sure that Par Hills has been an outstanding place for not only faculty, but most importantly, students. So thank you, Robert. We wish you all the luck in the future, and thank you for everything you've done for the Hills and the district.
Rhonda Pritchard, I want to congratulate you on 19 years here at the Hills and 20 years in education. You've been an unbelievable Spanish teacher for us, and we wish you all the best in retirement. Thank you, Rhonda.
Today we're celebrating the retirement of Maria Sorrow. I'm going to keep this short and sweet, just like our Marie. Marie has an extensive history working in the district in the media centers of our elementary school. And then in 2017, she moved over to the PACE department to work with our SKIP and Y World to Summer Camp families. Our department has benefited from Marie's caring and compassionate nature. She has touched the lives of so many of our district families with her understanding and her good heart. And while we will miss her daily contributions to our department, we will miss her friendship even more. Marie, we wish you the best in your next chapter.
May it be filled with amazing opportunities and memorable moments, Marie. We will miss seeing your smiling face every day.
Congratulations. We love you.
Marie.
Good evening. Troy Hills has 2 staff members that have or are retiring this year. Macy Bagadouche has provided years of special education services to students at Central Middle School, Parsippany High School, and most recently, Troy Hills. Troy Hills has 2 staff members that have or are retiring this past year. Macy Bagadouche has provided years of special education services to students at Central Middle School, Parsippany High School, and most recently, Troy Hills Elementary School. Macy, I wish you health, prosperity, and longevity in your retirement. Best of luck as you move to Virginia to start a new chapter in your life. At the end of February, Maria Contaldo retired from the Parsippany Troy Hills School District. Maria was head custodian at Lake Parsippany School for many years and finished her career in Parsippany at Troy Hills School. Maria is loved by staff, students, and parents, and her presence is definitely missed. Maria, you are a very giving person, and I hope life returns to you the gifts you have given to others with good health, prosperity, and longevity in your retirement. Best of luck, Macy and Maria.
Congratulations, Louise and Patty, on your retirement. Thank you for your years of service and dedication to the district. We wish you all the best. So,
I want to congratulate all the staff members who have reached 25 years of service and retirement. Your hard work, dedication, and attention to detail has not gone unnoticed. Sandy Herrera, Bob Yates, Joyce Beston, Maria Cataldo, and Janina Kasowski, you all have left a positive mark on our district.
On behalf of the staff, students, and parents of Rockaway Middle School, I would like to say congratulations to Miss Bettina Beal, and thank you for all your hard work and dedication shown to your students throughout the years. Congratulations on your retirement, Bettina. You will be missed.
Hey, Mike, just wanted to wish you a happy retirement. Thank you for all the years of service to Parsippany High School. It's truly appreciated. Really enjoyed working with you as a teacher and the athletic director of Parsippany High School. Keep me in the loop to any of the autograph signings that are coming up. I hope you finally get that Tom Brady autograph, and I wish you well, and congrats again.
Good evening. This year, Troy Hills has 2 staff members being recognized for 25 plus years in the district. Catherine Cascioli is a teacher who shows a strong and faithful commitment to the students in her class. I began working with Catherine at Troy Hills School over 25 years ago when we were both new teachers. Last year, I returned to Troy Hills School after a 22-year absence. One of the first things I noticed was that the exuberance and dedication Catherine shows teaching and caring for her students is the same, if not stronger, than it was over 25 years ago. Catherine, congratulations on 25 years at Troy Hills School and in the Parsippany Troy Hills School District. I am extremely proud to call you my colleague. The next staff member celebrating 25 plus years at Troy Hills School is Donna Martinez. I met Donna when she started at Troy Hills School in 1995 as a noontime aide. The one thing I remember about Donna is the zest and positive energy she brought to her job. This zest and dedication made Donna stand out. She transitioned to a preschool paraprofessional and then to her current job as Troy Hills head secretary. Donna has trained several principals over her 20 plus years as head secretary, and I have the privilege of being her current trainee and hopefully her last. 25 plus years later, Donna continues to bring her positive energy and zest for life to work every day. Donna, we've enjoyed many daily laughs over the past year, and I am very fortunate and proud to be working with you. Thank you for being a steady, calming presence at Troy Hills School. Congratulations on your 25 plus years in the Parsippany Troy Hills School District, Donna.
Karen, I'd just like to say thank you and congratulations on 25 years of service in the Parsippany Troy Hills School District. You always have such a nice way of bringing our office team together to support the needs of our students and our staff. We appreciate everything that you do, and congratulations on your 25 years.
Hello, I would like to congratulate Brookline Middle School teacher Ann Miraz on 25 years in the district. Ann has been a huge part of our Brookline Middle School community, and I believe one year she taught at Central as well. She is always kind, caring, and has a calm and gentle tone that makes students feel so comfortable in the classroom. She is consistently challenging her students and holding them to high standards. She has embraced all of the technology this year and really rolled with all of the changes that have taken place. As a teacher, she never stops learning and figuring out new ways to teach math. In addition to teaching, she's run our math clubs here at Brookline and was an active member of our ski club. I myself was fortunate to teach alongside Ann a number of years ago when I was teaching here at Brookline, and she is just an awesome colleague and so much fun to be around. In addition to the 25 years, Anne is also retiring this year, and Brooklawn is not going to be the same without her. Enjoy your time with your family and your dogs. You will always be a Brooklawn Knight, Anne. Congratulations on 25 years.
Good evening, Board of Education members, Dr. Sargent, and members of the Senior Cabinet. Tonight, it is my pleasure to recognize Mrs. Francine Dahlhaus for her 25 years of service to the Parsippany Troy Hills School District. Mrs. Dahlhaus began her career in the district at the elementary level, working at Intervale, Lake Parr, and Mount Tabor, amongst others, before moving to Central. I am fortunate to have been a teaching colleague and fellow coach with Mrs. Dahlhaus at CMS for several years. To this day, Mrs. Dahlhaus continues to be an integral part of the CMS athletic programs and physical education department. During her career at CMS, Mrs. Dahlhaus began the girls field hockey program, which has been highly successful and provides PHS with an abundance of new players each year. The CMS field hockey team consistently brings in great numbers of students, and Mrs. Dahlhaus ensures that all get to actively participate in competition. Under her leadership, the field hockey team has had many successful seasons and were county champions in 2009. Additionally, Mrs. Dahlhaus has been the girls softball coach at CMS, with her 2013 and 2016 teams both winning county championships. Mrs. Dahlhaus is highly organized, energetic, and a true advocate for her students. She has a genuine passion for teaching and an impressive work ethic. She is truly a steward for her content area of physical education and health. Mrs. Dahlhaus, congratulations on reaching the 25-year milestone. You made it look easy.
Hello again from Rockaway Meadow Elementary School. Thanks again, Dr. Sargent, Board of Education members, and the wonderful Parsippany community for this opportunity to speak on behalf of APSA and me personally. Just want to congratulate all of the recipients of the 25 years of employment in the Parsippany Troy Hills School District. Just want to say thank you very much for everything you've done to ensure the safety and success of our children. And there are several of you that I was fortunate enough to call colleagues, and there's several of you that I had the opportunity to teach your children. So I just want to say thank you for those opportunities. And again, thank you for all of your dedicated efforts over your 25 years here. That is a significant achievement, and I hope to be in your shoes in the very near future. Best wishes, and have a wonderful rest of the school year.
Congratulations to Mrs. Jean Carroll for 25 years of service with the Parsippany Troy Hills School District. What an incredible accomplishment. 25 years in any industry is truly remarkable. But 25 years in public service, dedicating your life's work to children is extraordinary. The early mornings, the late nights, the connections you've created with so many stakeholders, students, families, and staff. Thank you, Jean, for all you've done for Lake Hiawatha School and the Parsippany Troy Hills School District. The positive impact you've made on each of us is indelible, and we're fortunate to have you as part of our team. Congratulations once again to Mrs. Jean Carroll.
Erin, 25 years. Hard to believe. Just wanted to take a moment to thank you for constantly advocating for our kids, for always working hard on their behalf, and continuing to do the amazing job you do day in and day out. Congratulations, Erin. Enjoy. Wow, 25 years.
Kathy Jobbins, congratulations on 25 years to the district. I understand that you taught at Central Middle School and, of course, Parr Hills recently. Speaking with Rachel Villanova and just the feedback that I've gotten from all the tremendous work you've done, you've implemented biology in our school and passionate about your content area, infusing scientific phenomena, real-world applications. You have a tremendous reputation as an educator, and we're proud to have had you all 25 years in the district, and especially happy that you've been at the Hills with us. So thank you and congratulations.
Okay, I'd like to congratulate Jen Robochik, one of our talented and dedicated Parsippany High School guidance counselors, on 25 years in the district. Jen is another Parsippany High School graduate like me, so it's nice to have one of my classmates on staff. Jen is hardworking, professional, collaborative. She works well with others and takes input from others to help students be successful. More importantly, and most importantly, Jen has a big heart. She sees the best in students even when they're not at their best. She's kind, she's patient, she doesn't give up on kids. When sometimes they're struggling, she keeps on them and wants them to be successful. We're lucky to have her working here, helping our kids, loving the kids. And Jen, 25 years, I'd wish you 25 more, but let's hope you get out before then, my friend. So thanks for everything you do for Par High and for our students, and we love you. Thanks. All right. Congratulations to Mike Muller on 25 years in the Parsippany Troy Hill School District, and I believe all 25 at Par High. I've known Mike for a long time, and I've enjoyed watching him as a teacher and as a soccer and golf coach. He's a strong educator. His lessons are organized and student-centered, and he has a unique ability to break down difficult math concepts so that students can understand them, and kids really appreciate that. Mike is a funny guy. He's an enthusiastic guy, but most importantly, he's a caring guy, and he loves kids, and he wants kids to be successful and to feel confident and supported in his classrooms. So we're lucky to have Mike working with our students, and you've been doing it for 25 years. You've been doing it well for 25 years, my friend. So I wish you luck on the rest of your career. And on a personal note, I hope to continue beating you in fantasy football because that's important to me, to beat you in that. So, Mike, you're the best. We love you, brother, and keep it up. Thanks.
Good evening. It's my pleasure to congratulate Ellen Patillo on her 25 years of service to our district. On behalf of the TSS department, Ellen, congratulations. We're so happy for you, and we're so happy to be able to work with you on a daily basis. You bring so much to the department, in addition to your vast knowledge of Disney. You bring just your pleasant, kind, outgoing, happy, friendly demeanor to everything we do. You clean up and straighten up and make everything look nice all the time. You're always so willing to help and go above and beyond to give assistance to anyone in the classrooms, the schools, anywhere who needs your expertise. So we're so grateful to work with you every day, and we really congratulate you on 25 years.
On behalf of Mount Tabor School, I would like to congratulate Tracy Williams for 25 years of dedicated service to the students of the Parsippany School District. Tracy began her teaching career at Intervale School in 1996 and then joined our Mount Tabor family in 1998 when the school reopened. She taught second and first grade for several years. She has been a special education teacher for the past 13 years in in-class support, resource, and co-teaching settings. Our students have been very fortunate to have her as a teacher to develop engaging lessons that meet their academic as well as social needs. In addition, Tracy has worked with students in several clubs throughout the year, and she is also part of our SKIP committee and the chairperson of our Sunshine Committee. We are very proud to have Mrs. Tracy Williams on our Mount Tabor team, and we offer our congratulations on this very special milestone in her career.
Good evening. I'm happy for the opportunity to speak to you, honoring the accomplishments of my friends and colleagues. This is surely the best thing about being union president. There's a Japanese proverb that says, better than 1,000 days of diligent study is one day with a great teacher. To those of you who are being recognized for years of service, I admire your tenacity and grit. To those of you receiving awards for excellence, I'm very proud to work alongside you. I've heard said and repeated many times that ours is not a profession for the weak. This past year is certainly a testament to that. You honor us with your dedication to our students. The examples that you have set, the work that you have done, inspires us all to be better teachers and better colleagues. On behalf of your friends on the executive board, congratulations, have a great summer, good night, and good luck.
Happy 25 years!
Good evening, Board of Education members, Dr. Sargent, and members of the Senior Cabinet. Tonight, it is my pleasure to announce that the recipient of Central Middle School's Teacher of the Year recognition is Guidance Counselor Mrs. Teresa Mulrooney. Mrs. Mulrooney began her career at Parsippany High School, where she was an outstanding English teacher. She then transferred to Central, where I had the good fortune of working with her in the English department. Not long after, Mrs. Mulrooney made the transition to Guidance Counselor. This was a decision we are all so grateful she made. As a result of her professionalism, interpersonal skills, and leadership qualities, Mrs. Mulrooney soon took on the role of guidance coordinator. In short, Mrs. Mulrooney is a never-ending source of support to her students, their families, and the teachers she works with. This year, under difficult circumstances, Mrs. Mulrooney worked tirelessly to address the countless challenges and manage the human emotions that emerged on a daily basis. Her performance is consistently enhanced by her down-to-earth nature and endearing sense of humor. CMS is most fortunate for the work ethic and genuine commitment that Mrs. Mulrooney demonstrates on a daily basis. She is a major contributor to the warm, inviting school climate we enjoy here at Central Middle School on a daily basis. Thank you, Teresa, for everything you do.
Rose, congratulations on being Intervale School's Teacher of the Year. What a well-deserved honor. Rose, you've put reading on the map at Intervale School. You've done many, many different programs and events to foster a love of reading at our school. You have always been a team player and somebody who continues to advocate for her students. Rose, thank you again, and congratulations on a well-deserved honor.
Congratulations to Despina Lagas, Littleton's Teacher Recipient of the Year. She is a true professional in every sense of the word. Despina is well respected by all of her peers and supportive of her colleagues. Her positive attitude and professional work ethic is felt and seen daily with students, parents, and colleagues, which makes her a role model to all. Congratulations, Despina, for being a multitasking educator who lives to inspire and loves to encourage her students each day.
Hello, it is my privilege and pleasure to recognize Danielle Scarpa as the Teacher of the Year for Eastlake Elementary School. Danielle is a human good mood that always leaves smiles in her wake. Her upbeat classroom is always a pleasure to visit, and her students are always engaged in whatever activity they are involved in. Danielle has earned this honor by keeping her students first and also by being the model for her students by remaining a student of her craft, as she is always willing to learn new things that will enlighten her students. Danielle, you have truly earned this honor, and I look forward to seeing you in your future lessons, as well as our lively discussions about who should be next year's Oscar nominees. Danielle, congratulations to you, and more importantly, thank you for the incredible work you've done.
Congratulations to this year's Knollwood Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Rebecca Colucci. Rebecca is a first grade teacher here at Knollwood School. She's 7 years into her teaching career, and Rebecca joins us in so many wonderful after-school activities, including our school play, our literacy lunch bunch, and wonderfully attending our PTA meetings as a PTA liaison. We are so proud of Rebecca for all of her hard work, and this is an honor that is definitely well deserved. Congratulations to our Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Rebecca Colucci.
Mrs. Raff has been in education for over 20 years. She joined our Mount Tabor family in September of 2018 as our media specialist and immediately began to strengthen our students' curiosity, appetite for learning, and a love of reading. Her media center is a welcoming place in which students can engage in self-discovery and self-directed inquiry. She provides her students with support as they find their just right book. During these challenging times, Mrs. Raff wore many hats and was an integral part to the distant learning transition, researching, helping teachers with new technologies, providing tech support, and helping students and parents access reading and research materials in and out of school. She was instrumental in kicking off our reading celebration, as well as coordinated virtual authors, more than 18 different authors across the country during Read Aloud Day. She also facilitated some of our cultural arts programs. She is also our webmaster and organized our reading materials and activities on our website to aid with accessibility. Mrs. Raff not only inspires our students to read, but also our staff. She encourages our staff members to participate in their own book clubs, as well as facilitating opportunities in which staff members can share with their students what their favorite author and genre are. Mrs. Raff is a team player. Did I mention how she covered one of our 5th grade classrooms to ensure that our students received a quality education while their teacher was on leave? She is active not only in our district, but also across the nation. She was among 50 candidates selected across the country to participate in the American Librarian Association Emerging Leader Program in 2019. This has enabled her to expand her network and share ideas and resources with her colleagues. She is a board member of the New Jersey Association of School Librarians as well. Mrs. Raff takes great pride in delivering a high-quality education to her students, as well as promoting a love of reading in our school community. She is always willing to go the extra mile to carry out the mission of our school, and we are fortunate to have her as a member of our Mount Tabor staff. It is with great pride that we present the 2020-2021 Teacher of the Year Award to Beth Raft. Congratulations.
Good evening, everyone. It is my distinct honor to introduce the 2020-2021 Teacher of the Year from Lake Hiawatha School, our reading specialist, Mrs. Nicole Jordan. Mrs. Jordan is dedicated to the success of each child she serves. She is viewed as a resource by our entire staff, collaborating often with classroom teachers to support our emerging readers. As one of her colleagues describes her, Mrs. Jordan is beyond a textbook example of an outstanding educator. Mrs. Jordan is actively involved in the LHS community, both inside her classroom and out. Her love of literacy is infectious, and she shares this joy with children and colleagues alike. We are so incredibly fortunate to have Mrs. Jordan on our team here at Lake Hiawatha School. Nicole, thank you for all you do each and every day here at LHS. And congratulations once again on being named our 2020-2021 Teacher of the Year.
Good evening, everyone. This year's Northdale Teacher of the Year, Ms. Kim Clark, can best be described by her colleagues as a strong advocate for her students. This educator is well known for being caring and meeting the needs of all students through building a strong rapport and through providing engaging materials that are leveled for her students to witness and achieve growth and success. In this time of virtual learning, Ms. Clark was able to help troubleshoot any technology questions and always created fun and meaningful activities that reach both in-seat and virtual learners. Additionally, Ms. Clark understands what it means to help and serve others, including her colleagues. She goes above and beyond for her colleagues, offering to help anyone by providing a new idea or resources that she has used successfully with her own students. Ms. Clark also demonstrates an incredible work ethic and continues to actively further her own education. It is not surprising one of her colleagues exclaimed, "I definitely hit the jackpot with this Teacher of the Year, and any student who has worked with her is truly lucky to have had her as a teacher." When I interviewed students this year regarding our 2021 Teacher of the Year, her students described her as a good helper who is kind and supports her students with activities following book clubs. Her students shared, "Miss Clark is a good reader and makes read-alouds simply fun." As Northdale principal, I can only agree with the many accolades her colleagues describe about her. Ms. Clark's dedication to serving on several building committees, navigating new territory during hybrid learning, her collaboration with her colleagues, and most importantly, Her ability to share warmth, kindness, and support her students to reach academic success lead to her being our 2021 Northvale Teacher of the Year. Congratulations, Ms. Clark. We are sending you a hoot hoot from our wise owls here at Northvale. Congratulations.
I'm very excited to announce our 2021 Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Carrie Corbett. It's fitting within this year that required a ton of support and help to all of our virtual and in-person learners in an unusual year that Carrie is our Teacher of the Year. With our panel of former Teachers of the Year and our administration, our teachers overwhelmingly recognized all the work that Carrie Corbett does to help our students and to make her an outstanding teacher. Overall, she was referred to as, quote unquote, an unsung hero, someone that hates recognition but does a ton of work behind the scenes. She made her own Google classroom support for students on her own hours to serve as a support over the summer for all of the learners over the summer to help them prepare for the upcoming year. Her virtual Friday work on the weekends, work after hours, to consolidate students' work, to help them through with it, to build additional supports to help students understand the material better. She's just been an outstanding educator. She's taken over the reading program this year. She's done a million things to make sure that her students are successful, and not only that, that other students that she's aware of also experience success. So Carrie, thank you for all you do, and thank you for helping all of your students transition in this most difficult year. Thank you.
Hello, it's my pleasure to speak on behalf of Megan Barry, the 2021 Parsippany High School Teacher of the Year. Megan's been at Par High for 21 years. She's a member of our math department. She's taught many levels of math, and recently she's started to add computer programming to her repertoire, and it was really a selfless move as we needed teachers to take these classes on, and Megan skillfully and willfully became a computer science teacher, and she's done a great job with it. She is smart, she's organized, she's student friendly, she's professional, she's collaborative. Her math department colleagues love working with her, and teachers in the building seek her out as someone for advice and just good ideas. In a year that's been really, really difficult with distance learning and hybrid learning and COVID-19, Megan has been incredibly consistent. She shows up every day. She continues to deliver engaging, interesting instruction for her students. She's there to support them with extra help. She picks the right battle. She sees the big picture. She's a great mom and a great teacher, and we're really, really lucky to have her. So Megan, I've known you a long time, and this is long overdue. Congratulations to the 2021 Parsippany High School Teacher of the Year, Megan Barry. You rule. We love you. Have a great day. Bye.
Good evening, Board of Education members, Dr. Sargent, Central Office Administration, and the Parsippany Troy Hill School community. It is with great pleasure to announce that Ms. Kristen Didamoff was recognized as the 2021 Teacher of the Year for the Rockaway Meadow School. Ms. Didamoff serves our community as our ESL teacher, and as her colleagues have stated, she goes above and beyond to make sure that her students have all the necessities to succeed in their daily school day. Ms. Didamoff can always be counted on to engage with her students in a very polite, respectful, and friendly manner. And she's often referred to as the mother duck with her little ducklings as she's walking down the hallway to provide these supports for her students. She is adored by the students and staff at Rockaway Meadow and is extremely hardworking. Congratulations, Kristen, on a well-deserved award and recognition. Thank you for all that you do here, including setting up meetings for our Spanish-speaking families and families of all backgrounds. We greatly appreciate it. And keep up the good work of teaching yourself Spanish. It has provided us with many opportunities to have very important meetings. Congrats again, and best of luck in the future.
Hello, I am excited to announce that the Brookline Middle School Teacher of the Year for the 2020-2021 school year is Mr. Anthony Pico. Our winner this year comes to work every day with a positive mindset. He puts 100% of his effort into teaching and coaching and helping each one of his students every single day. You can often see him in the hallway greeting every student by name that walks by. He's always positive, upbeat, and friendly, and consistently holds all students to high standards. Even in a pandemic, he goes above and beyond every single school day. While we're excited to announce that he is our Teacher of the Year, we're also saddened that this is his last year and he's retiring with us, but we know that he looks forward to the next chapter of his life. Please join me in congratulating once again Mr. Anthony Pico for Brookline Middle School Teacher of the Year. Thank you for being a great night, Mr. Pico.
It is my pleasure to recognize Lake Parsippany's Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Laura Hart. She's always a team player, a strong collaborator, and one who always goes above and beyond for her students. She's always willing to help her colleagues when they need it. She advocates for her students and always looks out for their best interests to support their needs. She's completely devoted to student achievement and her teaching overall. She's always dependable, hardworking, and a dedicated and motivated teacher. Thank you, Laura, for all of your efforts, and congratulations on your achievement.
This year's Teacher of the Year recipient, Jennifer Goodhand, exemplifies the characteristics of a teacher who prioritizes the social, emotional, physical, and academic needs of her students. Dedicated, amazing, thoughtful, and giving are a few adjectives colleagues have used to describe Jen. One colleague wrote, "In a year where I believe everyone has had to go above and beyond to reach and teach their students, this teacher stands out in my opinion." Jen, I admire the commitment you have for the students in your MD classroom. You give them your full attention day in and out and celebrate their successes. Congratulations, Jen, for being selected by your colleagues as this year's Troy Hills Teacher of the Year. You are most deserving of this award.